The serial murder case I spearheaded was overturned 8 years later. The victims' enraged families cornered me outside my parents' house and stabbed me multiple times, demanding my life as payment. My own family, ashamed of the scandal, cut ties with me. I served an 8-year sentence for gross negligence in the performance of my duty. After my release, I sought refuge in the quiet coastal town of Port Willow, making a meager living as a fisherman. Finally, there was a measure of peace, but that hard-won serenity shattered the moment my ex-wife, Serafina Sierra Albright, arrived. She was now the celebrated police commissioner of Cresthaven, famed for her string of high-profile cases. A relentless storm lashed the coast, and a swarm of reporters pressed against my small wooden cabin, shouting, "Mr. Kincaid, sources say the commissioner remained unmarried for 8 years, waiting for your return." I stared at her standing there in her rain-slicked glory, and the urge to laugh was overwhelming and bitter. No one knew that the one who had manufactured the case, built the evidence, and pushed me out to take the fall, all to elevate her lover, Brandon Cole, was this very same devoted Commissioner Albright. The cabin door remained locked, and the reporters, seeing this public snub, were audibly sympathizing with Sierra. She, however, appeared perfectly composed. The rising volume of the crowd finally drew Frankie, the owner of the fishing boat, out of the cabin. He approached Sierra, visibly terrified, bowing slightly. "To me, Commissioner Albright, we're all honest, hard-working people here," he stammered. "This town can't handle a person of your stature. If you and all these cameras don't leave, we'll lose tomorrow's haul." He then turned toward the cabin and called out, a plea in his voice, "Reese Kincaid, the commissioner came all this way for you, just step out and talk to her." "That won't be necessary, don't pressure him," Sierra's cool voice cut in. The sound of her voice, my hands froze. The sharp nylon mesh of the net sliced a deep, ragged line across my index finger. Even after all these years, hearing her voice that practiced even tone still stripped away my hard-won tranquility. I knew her better than anyone. The possibility that she was here out of some lingering affection was as absurd as the sun rising in the west. I knew she wouldn't leave until she got what she came for. Thinking of Frankie and the small kindnesses he'd shown me, I let out a long, heavy sigh. I put down the net and stepped out of the small shack. The instant I appeared, the reporters swarmed, a barrage of questions, rapid fire. "What's it like going from decorated detective to dockside fisherman? Is your avoidance because you still resent the commissioner for exposing your negligence? We hear your former protege Brandon Cole has proposed to her multiple times. Any comment on that?" The manic energy pushed them forward. Microphones jabbed my face. My eyes sought hers. Sierra was standing a few feet away, watching the spectacle with a cold, assessing gaze. I felt a chill lock up my muscles. Question after cutting question hit me, but I couldn't form a single word. My throat was dry. Nothing. The reporters, frustrated by my silence, grew more aggressive, nearly shoving me over. Then Sierra moved. She pushed through the crush of bodies and stood directly in front of me, shielding me. Her voice was low, yet commanded instant silence. "Everyone," she said, "this is a private matter between Mr. Kincaid and me. We won't be answering any questions." She gestured toward the docks. "They have work to do. Let them get back to it. Clear out." The crowd dispersed grudgingly. I let out a breath I didn't realize I'd been holding, ready to bolt back inside. "Reese Kincaid," Sierra said. I forced myself to meet her eyes, my body rigid. "Is there something else, Commissioner Albright?" She flinched, just a hairline tremor at the formality of the title. She took a moment, then asked, her voice soft, "Have you been well all these years?" The question coming from her was so wildly, obscenely ridiculous I almost laughed, but the moment wasn't for humor. She took a step closer, lifting a hand toward me. My body reacted instantly. I stumbled back, not noticing the metal bucket beside my feet. Clang.
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.